I appreciate you guys coming in. And we knew it was going to be like this. I just want to make sure there's no follow-up tasks that I'm missing because, there could be. Meetings for summer, we did that. Everyone started working on their section assignments. We've got that going. Send any completed items in the completed folder for the team. So all of that is the same. Let me undo this because I will have to add in a link. Do you have any update? The excellent attendance, this is all part of that, right? Excellent attendance and...
Yes.
Okay.
So sort of. So still working on the Animoto / Powtoon for the excellent attendance piece.
Hang on one second. I'm sorry. What's the matter? Is the dishwasher clean? Yes. Uh-huh. Feel free to empty it.
Right.
Your answer was so much nicer. I'm like, well, open it and look. Would you eat off of it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Would you eat off the thing that you're taking out? Okay, sorry. Who's ever listening, I hope you enjoyed my life in the summertime.
That's so fun.
Okay.
So the videos are still being done, and then I think Bonnie has a checklist, either most of the way or all the way done. I could be totally lying. Sorry, Bonnie, if you're watching this. She always watches them. But I think she was working on that as well. And then the getting ready for courses she was working on.
Okay. All right. So we're still in the process. Nothing you guys need for this or anything like that, correct?
Right.
Okay. All right. So we're going to just go down to how do I engage with live classroom sessions? That's you, Jenny.
Yeah. So these are the areas I guess, got the information of where I can create free documents and set up accounts.
Perfect.
And that is about, aside from, ideas in my head, that's about as far as I've gotten.
That's okay. Daisha, is anybody up near Team, is anybody on Team Drive? I haven't logged into Team Drive yet.
I am.
Can you see if there's anything in the completed folder from Crystal or Shannon or anything like that for their parts?
And I feel like those two have been on vacation because they're taking
I don't know
over
if
this
there
end.
I don't know. I just didn't know if there was anything in there.
I think Shannon was here and Crystal was doing summer read. Well, no, she wasn't.
I think that one day maybe, but I don't think Shannon. There's nothing in the completed folder.
Okay.
And it looks like the other things posted are just things that people put in there as resources.
Perfect. So then we're just going to keep going there. That'll be stuff that we do it. I've got a Thursday meeting with admin to get everything for academic probation approved and academic decline. So I should have something. I just want to make sure I know what it is before I create something about how to avoid it. Really, the how to avoid it is to have those excellent attendance habits, but I'm in the middle of working on that. Tech piece we know Robert is working on. So I don't think there's anything to add to that. And CJ's got Learning Coach University. So I don't have any other updates. Is anybody else?
Can you guys give me an idea of what design websites you have been using besides Animoto and Powtoon?
For a document or for I think Publisher's the big one that people use. I have not. I know Kimberly mentioned one, and I want to say it started with a V. I could be totally lying.
I set an account with that.
Okay, and I haven't done it yet.
Share that with you guys.
That's my today goal, is to make my first infographic, kind of play around and get that started. It looks to be pretty easy, and once you start doing it, it'll be pretty, even easier. I just haven't done mine yet.
And I haven't used infographics, to be very transparent. I've never specifically created anything in using the format called an infographic. I typically either use Publisher, I use, the templates in PowerPoint. I use the templates.
Yeah. And Word.
Take advantage of the free stuff where I kind of got stuck and a little overwhelmed because some of our team members were using things that they pay for. And I then was what am I supposed to do? Okay.
Like the Canva, don't go ahead.
Okay.
That's
perfect.
not needed.
Okay, perfect.
So
I guess I should have asked that part earlier on. I just didn't even think about it.
Do pay attention to some of the free ones, and I think it's the one that Kimberly mentioned, and I may be lying again, but some of them you can only make like 3 for free, so just keep that in mind.
And S'more is another one. I mean, I use S'more a lot for things.
Right.
So there's no reason why you can't create something in a S'more and use it, download as a PDF, and that could be a document too.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that could be the same type of thing.
So don't let that, I think.
No.
For some reason, I think that where I was at mentally, I got held up on that and then then became my own worst nightmare, you know?
Yeah. No, don't stress about that. Yeah, that is not something you need to worry about at all. Okay?
Yeah.
And I can't think of any. I can go out and look at some other. I know I've used other things. I just don't know what they are right now.
Okay. No, that should be plenty. Like I said, I know the information. I don't know why I got held up on that other. I left that other stuff set me back. So.
And I do think Publisher is on our computers or
Publisher is.
Okay.
I haven't used that one in forever.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've used that. I would say, I'm looking to see if there's anything else I've used.
I'll forward to you guys the email from Kimberly with the two that she suggested.
Yeah, and I would not, please don't let it, don't let the thought of, there are plenty of resources out there that you do not have to, I do not want to pay.
I wasn't going to.
Okay,
that's
good.
where I just kind of was like, oh no, what am I supposed to be?
Okay. Yeah.
And I usually, as laughable as this is, in those times is usually when I go to my children because, you know, they're so much more technological. But I had paid for them to go to summer camp last week so that
those kids.
Work. They were at day camp, and I was like, I can't even ask them what.
Yeah, don't stress. I mean, I know there's enough resources, even Word. If you go and look at design templates on Word,
stuff too.
Yeah, Google Word has a ton of templates.
Word's got a lot of templates.
Okay.
PowerPoint. I mean, there's no need to go pay for anything in my mind. So
okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think we're kind of done. Deja, my lunch meeting's been postponed, so I don't have to be at that meeting today. So I just got a text they're not going to that meeting, so I'll be around. So anything else? Anything we need to add to this? I think we're okay with it. So. Okay. All right. I anticipate these meetings not being
just a check-in.
Yeah, I think they're just going to be check-ins to see if there's things that we need to look at or proof and stuff like that moving forward. So, all righty.